the property here by Sabrina's house, and I'm gonna just give perspective. There's a school bus here, and then her property up here, and then there's this kind of rough road coming in, but at least there's a road. And then she said the property kind of goes from that tree line over there, like that's like the side edge where it's like 600 feet deep, and then it goes down the hill and then across here about 300 feet deep. She thought, or 300 feet wide. She thought it was 330, but the realtor told me 300. So I'm gonna just walk down here. So you would have a road at least to come into the property, which is awesome. And apparently the cost to bring in electricity was like 1.7 million, so definitely cost prohibitive to do. And I'm gonna walk the property as much as I can. If this here is part of the property, you could even do your building site possibly here. It's pretty flat. I mean, there's a little slight hilly slope to it, but it's a pretty good like spot to build if you were to build on this side of the road. Over here it's flat too, but then it's a smaller area and then it looks like it starts going downhill. I'm gonna walk it as much as I can, but I don't want to injure myself, so I have to be careful. So the road here, I'm just kind of walking on it. There's another like kind of road up there. I think there's a property adjacent to Sabrina's property. And I don't see any property markers here. So luckily it's, oh, there's a stream. Okay, here's one of the streams. I hear it running. It's kind of running right here. I'm gonna zoom in. There it is. Sorry, my panning is kind of fast. It's going down here. Oops, yeah, there it is. Okay. So we are in Clark County here, so there will be some topography maps for the property available, which is great. Okay, here's the stream on the other side of the road running down. Okay, so over here looks like there might be a spot for me to walk through. I see like a fallen tree, so let's see what I can do. It is very much the raw land. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get very far. There's blackberries right here, but it looks like the ground is sort of flattish for a bit. But then I see some treetops right here, which makes me think I'm not sure how much it goes down. I think this would require like a machete to get through here and a sense of adventure. Okay, I'm gonna go over a little bit more. I don't think I went quite 300 feet wide here. I don't see any property markers. Over here you definitely would be away from human population or human pollution because there's just very few neighbors, and I only saw like a few houses when I was driving in. And I think a lot of them are just really off the road. Okay, so this other area here is pretty flat. This could be another spot to put a house. And it kind of goes in there. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. And it looks like a pretty flat area. So I think that there's definitely, you know, good spots to build a house here that would not require a bunch of grading, which is good. Whenever you have to bring in heavy equipment for grading, it gets pretty expensive pretty quick. It can be to the tune of about $1,000 a day or more to have professional people come in and grade the property. That's what we paid a few years ago, so that's probably what it would be today, if not more. Okay, so I really don't know where the edge of this property is. It's not very marked. I think the guy said it was marked, but I don't really see any marking. Over here, I'm gonna just zoom in a bit. It kind of goes down and then up, down, up, but then it looks fairly flat. It just needs a lot of brush to be cleared from the property. I'm gonna just look back real quick here so you can kind of get an overall take of the area I just walked. And then Sabrina did say that where those evergreen trees are, I'm gonna zoom in right here, that those are on the like state forest land area. So it is nice to have no neighbor on one side, and it will kind of always stay that way. So I would say that this property definitely has some possibilities, and it looks like good for a potential build of what you're looking to do. And then it does have a gravel road, and this is more of a rough road here to come to the property, but it looks like there's a road, which is huge because sometimes there's not, or it's really bad. And apparently Sabrina said that they just widened the road to make it like a better logging road, and it seemed in pretty good shape. And there was about 4 or 5 miles or so of, you know, gravel road. And I have a gravel road where I live, and the road where I live is in less good shape than this one. So it's nice. There's a few like turnouts on the road, so if you were to be driving and there'd be another car coming, that you could, you know, get out of the way, or they can get out of the way for you. And that's definitely nice. You don't want to be on a 1-lane road and you have to back up for a mile or something to get out of the way for somebody else. So anyway, I think it's a good one, very good choice. And that concludes the video here for the Holcomb, or I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, I don't have the paper in front of me. Okay, that's the one next to Sabrina. That's the video. And I'm sorry I can't really go through here. It's got a lot of brush, and I was really hoping to, but I don't think I'd get very far. And I don't want to get tangled or stuck or something. But I think that the topography would support a building site without the need of doing a massive excavation, which will save you a lot of money.